question, so I'll attempt to answer everything. If I forget, to remind me what I've not answered. So, in the new season, uh, I think every coach is excited before the season starts, unless the coaches that are in crisis. At Musanze, we have no crisis. We've made the signings that we want to make. I think we have got 2 more signings to make to finish our signing for the new season. So there's still some work to be done. 2 more heads to come in, and more training to integrate them into the team. So there's still some work before we play the first match of the season. We have about 10 days. If we do double session in some of the days, could make it 16 sessions or 14 sessions before we play our first match of the season. So in terms of preparations, I'm happy. I'm happy with the committee and the players that they brought in. The players I asked are the players that were brought in. Yes, we didn't get everybody 100%, but in life, you know, it's not ideal. It's a real situation. If you get 80 out of 100 or 90 out of 100, you're happy. So I'm happy with my president and the committee, the kind of support they have given me. I'm happy with my coaching staff. I've been away on leave to see my family in Germany, and they did a good job. Physically, I found the boys in top shape, and I'm so happy also about the old players and the new players in terms of attitude in training, and the fact that I'm seeing a big difference between the team that finished the league or the team that I had last season and this season. So I'm hoping for an improvement in our league position. We are here to have a very formal meeting with the executive to set the targets for us. So we'll have that meeting before we play the first match of the season. So that is what will set the objectives of this team. But I'm sure I have got a very good president, and he's a businessman, and he knows you don't come from this profit to this profit. Yeah, so you have to move gradually. So now we are ready to compete in the league, but I cannot say that we are ready to win the league. We've moved from position 6, so probably we need to aspire. How do we get to position 4, big 4? Yeah, that should be sort of an objective, that the kind of discussions that I can have with the committee. That's right. Or probably how do you get into 6th position now comfortably? Last year we go there by our own work, but also by default. Yeah, so we want to be in that big 6 comfortably throughout the season, where we don't have to look behind our back. That's, if you ask me my objective, I would say that. And that big 6 included from position 1 to position 6 doesn't mean number 6. It means the top 6. Could be number 1, could be number 2, could be number 3. So when I say big 6, any position there comfortably. Yeah.
To insert one player on which position?
I think there is a striker coming, and a player who can play in midfield and central defense coming. I don't want to reveal much. I think by tomorrow we would have finished with one. Today in the evening, I think we would have finished with one, and by the end of the day tomorrow we would have finished with the other one. So by the close of day on Thursday, which will be about 12 days before my first match, I will have everybody that I want to be in this team training with me. First, I would have asked to play another team and not APR. But then again, I would love to play APR because, sometimes you need to motivate your players before they play a league match or a cup match. But you don't have to motivate your players when you're going to play against APR. Why? Because APR is the biggest team in Rwanda. So you don't have to tell your players the gratitude, the magnitude of the match that they're going to play. So for me to do team talk, the match itself is like team talk for me. So everybody will be up and excited and all that. So mine is to control the discipline of the team, keep the expectations down, respect APR, respect them. We don't fear them, but we respect them. They're the biggest team. So still so many days to go. I don't want to say so much. I still have so many days to do preparations.